welcome to another vlog. So it is Friday now, and in this vlog there's going to be a bit of kind of Etsy shop stuff from stuff that I filmed earlier in the week, and there's also hopefully going to be some art stuff because later on today I'm planning on doing some drawing and paint, or maybe drawing, maybe painting, something. I bought some courses from Domestika that were in the sale because they were doing like a bundle. Usually their courses I think cost like £50–60 for one course, and they were doing like a bundle of courses, like you could get 3 for like 20 something. So I've got a few courses that I've had my eye on. So yeah, I think I'm going to try one of those later on today. I am dressed for the gym. I'm gonna go and do my step class soon. I've done it twice already. It's really fun. I'm wearing black because I sweat a lot and I need to go find some hair clips because I'm definitely gonna need to clip my hair back, otherwise that's gonna get all on my face. But yeah, step is really fun. If you don't know what it is, basically you're literally on like a little step and you kind of just, it's kind of like a dance routine. You're sort of stepping on the step, stepping off the step, and then moving around the floor. I'll just maybe put a picture up of a demonstration, not of me, because we are not going to film. I'm not going to film myself at the gym. Definitely not that place. Anyway, this morning I have been cooking. I don't know if this is a stew or a curry or a soup, but it's a something. It has got a whole load of stuff in. I didn't have a recipe really. I was just like sweet potatoes and some lentils and some spinach and some beans and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go off, do my step class, come back here. I think I've got like maybe 2 orders to pack, so I'm going to do those. I'm now going to insert some footage that I've taken earlier of the week. So there's some packing footage. There's also, I got a whole load of restocked enamel pins, so I was like putting those on backing cards. I did also have a little bit of a problem with like the Pantone colours of the pins as well, so I will insert that footage and you'll see what I mean. And then you can join me later on after this for an afternoon of doing some art stuff. So hopefully that will be nice and chilled and relaxed. But yeah, welcome to the vlog. I've just reordered a whole load of pins. So I've restocked the tiger pins. I'll just put them up on the screen so you can see what they look like. I've restocked the tiger pins. I got some more I got teacups, teapots. What else did I get? I got some more squirrels and some more foxes as well. And there's been a little bit of a problem with some of the colours. So something that I've just actually found out is that apparently with the Pantone colours, they actually mix those colours together, and I kind of assumed they'd be already mixed. Like, I didn't realise that the colours could vary, and because I've reordered them, I was expecting them to look exactly the same as the previous pins. Let me go get you the teacups, because the teacups are the ones that I have the biggest problem with. I am back. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try not to stab myself with these pins, because I've just, these ones were the ones that were stabbed into the I'm not explaining myself. They were stabbed into like the little boxes, the storage container boxes. Anyway, here is my teacup pin. It's a really popular design, although funnily enough, when I actually first launched it in the shop, it didn't sell very well, and then suddenly it sort of picked up a little bit later on, which is kind of funny. So the one this side, my left, your right, I think. So yeah, basically you can see that the original one, it's just more contrasted. But yeah, basically the colour, it just didn't come out at all, and it just looks really similar to the other flowers. Like they both look like the same colour, and they look more washed out, like the contrast just isn't there. So yeah, I contacted my manufacturer because I was just so confused, because this was a reorder. So I just assumed like the mold is the same and the artwork is the same, so it should be the same. So yeah, I was quite surprised, and they've contacted me back and said that basically the colours, they get mixed, and so there can be like slight variations. These pins I actually ordered through a middleman because I wanted to get them redone, so I got them done with the same people. I do have another manufacturer, which is like one that's directly in China. But yeah, this is the fox. Let me do it the same order round. So the fox is slightly different. It's going to be kind of hard to show you. There's a lot of metal in it, so it's sort of hard to see. So the leaves on the fox are slightly different. Now, to be honest, I'm actually still happy with the fox. The green is slightly darker, and also I think on the original one it's slightly more of a turquoise green than it is on this one, which is slightly more of like a warm green. But actually looking at it, I don't think the slight variation is a problem with the fox, because I think there's still a lot of contrast, and I think the colours, like, even though they're slightly different, I still think the pin looks really good. But when I saw this one, the teacup, I just think it looks so much better with like more the red colour, and it just, to me, it just doesn't look the same. The new version looks a lot more washed out. But yeah, it just looks like the peach and the red flowers are the same colour. It looks like they're both peach, which isn't what I asked for. So hopefully they can get those made again. So yeah, so I've sent them an email, another email, but yeah, they did say that they could maybe speak to the manufacturer about getting the blooming teacups remade. So hopefully they can sort that out for me. So I'm getting really into filming more TikToks at the moment. I have got some green tissue paper and I'm filming another little frog clip, and my idea is to basically create kind of like a pond. So I've got the green tissue paper, I've got a couple of like these tiny little plants which are very handy, especially like when you're trying to video something that's like quite tiny. But yeah, so my frog prints actually comes as a set. So it's the frog prints and also the lily pads. But yeah, my idea was I'm going to put the lily pads down first, and then I'm going to kind of add the frogs, and it's gonna, my idea is hopefully it will look like the frogs are kind of like popping up from beneath the water, but or like they're just appearing. That's my idea anyway, but we will see if it actually works. The power of editing anyway, hopefully. My desk is becoming more and more chaotic. I have cloths for wiping over here. We have plants. We have frog pins that I need to put away. We have these glassine bags because a bunch of the pins were already wrapped up, but then I needed them, so I had to unwrap them. So I'm gonna have to wrap them back up again. Yeah, and I'm currently doing a little mermaid TikTok reel thing. But yeah, I really want to get like a bunch of these done today, and then I can just save some of them for the future. That's the plan anyway. But yes, it's just chaos. Oh, sugar. Yes, it is chaos everywhere. That's a good shot, isn't it? You can just see your back. You can't even see my face. I am back. You can probably tell. I am now back from the gym. I have done step. I got nice and sweaty, and I'm now pumped full of endorphins, and I feel great. So yeah, that's good. The class was really, really hot because they turned up the heating for the class in the morning, which was yoga, so it was already boiling by the time we walked in. They did turn the heating down, but I was just so sweaty. I usually get quite sweaty anyway. I also got a bit of shopping. My parents and my sister and her husband are coming over tomorrow, so it's going to be really nice to see them. I'm not going to film them, but I thought I would just show you that I got somewhere. I battered around a bit. I got this vegan chocolate cake, which was reduced. I saved £1 1 penny, which is something. So, got some pizza, got some strawberries, got some yogurt. Did anybody ask for a a food haul? Probably not. Grocery haul. I have not tried this yogurt before. They didn't have my usual favourite yogurt, which, am I out of my favourite yogurt? Let me check. So the Alpro Greek style coconut yogurt is my usual go-to yogurt, but they were out, so we're gonna try this new yogurt. We got some jam tarts. I was gonna get these other little like chocolatey cake things, but they only had 5 in a pack, and there's 6 of us, and what's the point in only having 5 in a pack? So I thought I'd get the jam tarts because there's 6 of those, and I could make jam tarts, but again I'm just feeling lazy. And I did cooking this morning, and I'm cooked out. That's my cooking done. I'm gonna change out of these sweaty things. I'm gonna eat some food. I'm gonna watch Married at First Sight Australia and catch up with that. Then I need to pack those orders, and that's fine because the post gets collected about 5 around here, so got lots of time to do that. And yeah, then this afternoon I'm gonna start one of those courses. So I think that's gonna be the next clip that you will see. Also, I stocked up on a few birthday cards. Does anyone else do this? Like when you see really cute cards, just like stock up a bunch. So they had a load of Oh Dear cards. So there's this one, which is by Gemma Coral. This one with these amazing leopards. I just thought this was cute. Isn't this funny? Oh my goodness. That is such a good idea, like taking a photo and then putting like funny faces on it. Wait, prepare yourself. This one really made me laugh as well. It just looks like a kind of puppet with just an orange. I don't know. This really made me laugh. Maybe it's just me. Right, I am ready. I have got myself a cup of tea. I have got a not even half finished sketchbook, basically a sketchbook that I abandoned quite early on. And this was a sketchbook that I started when I was like, I'm gonna get back into drawing in my sketchbook. And that didn't happen. I attempted something with pastels. I can't even, did I put the date on this? No. My sense of time is usually quite warped. So if I think this was a year ago, it was probably 3 or 5 years ago. But I like the colours. Not quite sure that I'm that great at pastels. Plus pastels are messy. I remember doing I think I actually posted these sunflowers on Instagram. Because yeah, I was trying out, yeah, that one's pencil, that one's pastels, and then I think that one's gouache. Then some other random things. I think I was doing some of those still here, still life things. I think also some of these I did chatting with friends. I know some of them I did when I was chatting with Joanna Clay, who also has a YouTube channel and Instagram stuff. Oh, I've forgotten about, I need to do something with these owls actually. Some of them, again, kind of came out a bit messy, but I do like the kind of concept. Maybe if I do like a kind of more of a Christmas update at some time, maybe I'll do something with the owls then. Oh, then I've got some, is this ink or paint? This might be just a blue paint. Got some portraits. And I think these were just people that I found on Unsplash. I don't know, something about it so seems a little bit geometric. I just like all the white space around it. Possibly just because I couldn't be bothered to finish it, but I think it looks kind of cool. Then I've skipped a page. That's how we get sketchbooks finished. And some washi tape. And I think that's all we really have. So, should I go back to the skipped page and fill that in? Maybe I should actually write the date down as well. So the course that I want to do is by Sarah Van Dongen, I think. And it's called Exploratory Sketchbook, Find Your Drawing Style, which I think will be good for me because I don't know, I've been feeling slightly like I'm in a bit of a drawing rut. I kind of go through, I'm sure all artists go through little drawing ruts every now and again, and yeah, I've just been really feeling like I want to take some courses and stuff. And I really like learning and stuff as well, and I like taking courses and just getting a bit more inspiration and kind of looking at other people's styles. And because I got a couple on like the bundle deal thing that they were doing, it means I can, yeah, have a look at some different courses with people with different styles and stuff, and different experiences. And I'm just rambling. Let's just get started on this. I don't know what materials I'm gonna need. I think Sarah does painting and maybe she does some details in pencil, so we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna start the course.
My days were filled with imagination, making up stories and playing. When I grew older, I kind of lost the ability to play, started drawing, and I recognized that drawing was something that could fill the gap.
Okay, so I think I'm ready to get started. Yeah, so Sarah does mixed media, so she does like, she paints and then she'll put like pencils on top of it and pastels and stuff. I think I'm just gonna stick to the pencil for this. I've watched the first couple of videos and I was just doing a bit of random drawing but nothing particularly worth showing. But now I think I want to do something that is kind of in Sarah's style. I'm not going to be doing, like, I don't want to kind of replicate her style completely. The things that I want to focus on are including more pattern. Sometimes in my work I do include pattern, like in the blueberry picnic illustration I did. I enjoyed sort of doing the different outfits of the tiny like fairy folk people and gave them like patterned outfits. So yeah, it is something that I have done, but I also wanted to do this course to like practice doing more sketchbook stuff as well. I don't think I'm ever gonna have one of these aesthetically pleasing sketchbooks. I think my sketchbooks are always gonna, you know, be a little bit messy. I wanted to try and do a bit more of a kind of an illustration thing in a sketchbook, but preparing for it to be a little bit messy. So this is the photo that I'm using, which I got from Unsplash. I was just looking for some people in a park having a picnic because I thought it would be good, like a good opportunity to do a lot of patterns, because then I can do like the patterns on the blankets and like patterns on their outfits. I don't know if literally every person is going to have patterns on them. That might be a little bit too much, but I have been looking up patterns like shirts and things. Also, I should point out that you've probably already noticed my nail varnish is very chipped at the moment. I accidentally chipped a huge piece of it, but ignore that. I think I do want to try painting in my sketchbook at some point. Before I do that, I probably need to get some of those like bulldog clips, and I need to test out if this paper is any good for painting. But yeah, I can just imagine me trying to paint in a sketchbook and then the sketchbook closing and then just getting paint everywhere. I do find paint can be a little bit messy, and if you watched the video where I was trying the Arteza gouache, you'll notice that I did have to use the white gouache to like cover up some of the bits where I managed to put my hand in paint that I thought was dry. I do want to try and use my sketchbook a little bit more. Yeah, practice doing some observational drawing and also kind of adding my own bits to it. So I want to like add some flowers. I've done this kind of voiceover before I've actually done the drawing, so that's kind of the opposite way round. Like either you talk and draw at the same time, but what I usually find is if I'm trying to talk and draw at the same time, I either stop drawing or I find it hard to find my words because I'm trying to concentrate on drawing. Yeah, I was planning on just doing a little quick sort of I'm about to start drawing, just chatting thing, and then I've waffled on, so I'm already planning that I'm going to overlay the footage of the drawing, so I have no idea what this drawing is going to look like. I'm hoping that I did a good job. And even if I didn't, it's good to practice, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm gonna say that this is actually finished. It looks a lot more finished than most of the things that I do in my sketchbook. And yeah, trying to remember that it doesn't have to be a full-on illustration. But yeah, I have actually put quite a lot of detail in it. I'm not entirely sure that I like the paper in this sketchbook. I actually much prefer the CasArt just cartridge paper that I usually use. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing all the little details on this. I feel like it was a mistake in some ways to make the blanket orange because I feel like the bread disappeared. Sketchbooks are not meant to be perfect. I would like to try this kind of style out though on my iPad, and or just even other things like sketch things out and like plan out the colours and stuff more. But yeah, this was really fun. I put strawberries on her dress, and then I did little strawberries here and some tiny grapes. I really enjoyed drawing all the little like picnic food and stuff, and did some little bananas and stuff over there. But yeah, if you compare it to the original, you can see I've taken like the body poses, but I've taken a lot of artistic license. But yeah, I actually think it came out quite well. I think that's going to be the end of this studio vlog slash artist diaries slash whatever whatever I've put in this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sending you lots of love, and I hope you've had a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye. Buzzing in here. Is it the fridge? I've just been doing some, can you see the washing in the background? You can probably see washing in the background, that's fine. Oh, that is very dramatic. Oh, that'll do, pig. Yeah, basically you can see that the original one, which is this one, is my right, possibly your left. But yeah, actually looking at, oh my god, I cannot. This is so hard. I think I might have to cut a lot of this footage out, because everyone will be bored. Does anybody else just randomly sing stuff?
Thank you for coming. I know that you're trying to do anything to make me smile. I'll have a cup of tea while you have a latte for both you and me. The caffeine will make sure that you don't